mean music.
Not for the weak, you can't compete. Piggyback, Johnny, Moro Luciani. Plus we bringing a couple guests.
Not for the Week podcast. This is Not for the Week podcast. We pie for things. It's not for the week during the week. I'm your host, Jiggy Jeff. And today, I'm going to give y'all an illustrious opening for our guests. Some people spend their whole lives talking about where they come from. But Ryan Jumpman Ware built an entire world around it. Youngstown is often reduced to a steel town or a Rust Belt city, defined by what it lost. But the people who know it understand Youngstown outsiders miss the humor, the characters, the barbershops, the neighborhoods, the friendships, the struggles, the fights, and the creativity. Ryan turned that world into an animation. He's the creator and driving force behind Welcome to the Yo, an original animated series inspired by the Boondocks and also the people, experiences, and cultures that shaped him in Youngstown, Ohio. He built much of it through perseverance, learning, as well. He went and started solving his own problems that would normally take an entire production team to do. Now the project is entering a new chapter. Tonight he's having a grand sneak preview at Charlie Staples, 7 p.m. Make sure y'all get down there, get your tickets, and from there, he has recently secured also a distribution partnership with KO Distribution, working along myself and my partner, filmmaker and producer Quad Daniels, to position Welcome to the Yo for a larger marketplace and a worldwide scale such as Tubi and Amazon Prime, taking it from Youngstown to audiences across the world. So, with that being said, no further ado, we want to talk to my man, Ryan Jumpman Ware. Welcome to Not for the Week podcast, brother.
Man, thank you, man. This is dope, man. That introduction was one of the dopest I ever heard, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, brother. I try, man. I try to make our guests feel appreciated for giving us the little time y'all can, man. And we want to let everybody know what you're working on and letting us know, what's going on, man. So first off, I'm gonna start it off with how you feeling and how's your mental going?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hungry right now. I'm so ready to make more content, but at the same time, man, I'm beat, man. I'm
Yeah,
beat. I ain't been
yeah,
sleeping like I ain't been sleeping like 2 days,
bro.
like
Trust me,
24
man.
hours. Yeah.
I
So
hear
yeah,
you
for the
on
most
that.
part, for the most part, my mental is good, but I definitely need to try to, like I said, even God took a day to rest, man. I'm just a man. I gotta try to chill sometimes, but I'm hungry, man. It's hard. It's
That
hard.
ambition, bro. I got the biggest problem. My ambition is gonna kill me. Is what I always say sometimes. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's a good problem to have at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But let's talk about Ryan before Jumpman. Before Welcome to the Yo, and before anybody actually even called you Jumpman, or you called yourself that.
Right.
What was Ryan Ware like growing up in Youngstown?
Um, Ryan was a nerdy kid. I liked, I sang and stuff like that. I was in school. I was known for in school. I was known for like singing and rapping at the cafeteria and stuff like that. Music was really my first love. I
Yeah,
loved music before I even got into anything entertainment wise or comedy or anything like that. Animation. I've drawn my whole life,
right,
but
right.
animation wasn't truly my first idea, my first avenue. It was music. Stagnant. I don't know why. I seen hip hop and the music scene getting a little stagnant, so I switched my lane up into entertainment.
Same here, brother. Same here, man. Where did the name Jumpman come from? Was it basketball, Michael Jordan sneakers? Was it Drake and Future, or something else?
Oh boy, I think it's just the case. It is me.
Now, I mean, we chopped up there, but we still got it. You
Okay, you
back?
know what?
Yeah.
I'm moving. I'm moving from my office back into my house.
Got you. Okay, yeah. Say the answer one more time, just in case they missed it.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Say the answer again one more time about the Jumpman, where it come from, in case the
Oh yeah,
audience
yeah,
missed
yeah,
it.
yeah. Just a nerdy kid with a dream, man. I promise you. I started off singing in school, rapping at the cafeteria table. Music was always my first love. But I seen the rap game slowing down a little bit. Oh, sorry, y'all know how
Yeah.
black folks always got something beeping in the background. Don't even trip. Uh, yeah, so yeah, music was definitely my first love, but I fell into this entertainment thing because the music game started getting dried up, the rap game started getting dried up. Uh, Times changed, so I started getting into the entertainment field a little bit.
Bro, listen, I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer. I work with Atlantic Records. I'm currently signed to Universal UK. Have been next to Sound Studio. That's my best friend's Alex Thomas. So I've been music my whole life. And until I met Quad Daniels and really understood like entertainment, like the business, like how it's like this is so much different from music. Like this ain't stagnant. Like you said, the music industry in Ohio is very stagnant, but the film industry is thriving. So you get into animation is a huge, huge thing.
Absolutely.
Um, what was the first show, movie, game, or even comic book that made you think, damn, somebody created this world and made a life from it? I can do the same.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I started off reading Captain Underpants, man.
Captain
I'm
Underpants,
Cap
people.
Man, Captain Underpants was my stuff back in school. When we had the book days, and I had to beg my mom for some money to go get a book. The Scholastic book days. That's what it's called, the Scholastic book days.
Yes, sir.
I used to trace the pictures out of the Captain Underpants book, and I used to make my own comic books. I used to draw mustaches on them and make them look a little different, and try to make my own variations. I uh, I took Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents and called him J.R.R. Man and fixed his face up and turned him into a whole nother character. Like I had so many ideas from the past that I feel like in the future for real still gonna be utilized, man. That's the beautiful part about
Awesome,
having a
man.
cartoon. You can kind of just do whatever you want to do, you know?
Right, 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 man.
Yeah,
That's what
so
I was
that's
gonna
pretty.
ask you, man. You got a lot of personalities and like stories, and you were also connected to one of my first barbershops when I moved to Ohio, Legends Barbershop for years. You
Man,
know,
Legends is the spot, man. When I
come
say the
on,
spot,
bro, classic.
that's the spot, man. I've been going there since like 2010, 2012. I want to say 2012. Champ,
Shit,
that's my boy. I hit
that's
Champ
what.
up, yo, man. Clean me up, Champ. Man, that's my boy. He always had my back, man. I haven't talked to
That's
him in a
dope.
grip, but that's family. That's my people, man. He cool.
What did that like? We're talking about staples in this city. No point intended. What did that type of staple at place teach you about Youngstown's human personalities around that time and even to now?
I'm sorry. Can you rephrase that?
My
I don't
bad.
think.
Basically, I was saying we talking about like staple monumental places and moments in Youngstown, right? So,
Mm.
with that being said, what did that space teach you about Youngstown's humor and personalities that helped you even shape this series, if you've
Oh
used any of that?
man. Oh man. It's this whole community remind me of like an old school kind of Chicago vibe. Nobody
Right.
get it, nobody really get it, but we in a time capsule here in Youngstown. We don't really
Hmm.
move forward. It seemed like we kind of like the last ones to catch up, but not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? We're not quick to try to catch up with all the trends, and I noticed that. The businesses around here, old school kind of businesses, places like Twisted Roots, places like Frida's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's got this old school, this beautiful vibe about it that's so original. I don't think there's too many places like this. I done went to Norfolk, Virginia, and walked along the beach of Virginia Beach and had people tell me about stories about Youngstown. And oh man, Youngstown a lot different than a lot of other places I've been because it's got they got a list of things. So it's like we come with things that make us unique, but at the same time, the stylistic choice for the show, the stylistic, it's a lot of brick. There's a lot of buildings. You might see a few abandoned buildings in the background. You might see a few that are still flourishing. Either way, no matter what, Youngstown is the perfect backdrop. The perfect backdrop for a show like this. Not just the buildings and the backdrop and the environment, but every last person, man. The old school vibes you can get from people, like the chicken video that I had where old boy was flinging turkey meat on people. It could. though he was the one who did it in particular, that could go for a lot of different places with eccentric business owners who want to try different practices to get they shit up. You know what I'm saying? And how viral that man was trying to go for doing that. So it was just yeah. Youngstown is definitely one of the biggest inspirations, and I feel like it got endless content, man, endless.
That's what I was about to say. It has so many characters, so many stories. It's a hidden gem. So it's very smart of you to take advantage of the I wouldn't even know what to call it. It's an anomaly. It's a very rare place. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So with that being said, take me back to the beginning. When did Welcome to the Yo become more than just an idea to you? And who was the first person to actually believe in you without any proof?
I Welcome to the Yo, somewhat a tad bit started off with my late night show. I had a TV show called Late Night Show with Jumpman that I would try to premiere at least once a week. It didn't really last too long, but all the ideas, the same formula, the same kind of characters I wanted to bring out in the skits, the same vibe that I wanted to bring, that urban feel, that lo-fi late night kind of vibe. I feel like I still got to do that with late night with not late night with Jumpman, but with Welcome to the Yo. Uh,
Yeah.
and also, let me think. Let me think. I'd say Rick, Rick Leonelli, and Lotus from Lions Lord Productions. They definitely put they first foot forward. I got family that had my back. I got a whole lot of friends. I can name friends on friends from Trayshawn Thomas to Tayshawn Madison to everybody.
My
I got
boy.
KJ Weaver. I got so many talented friends that I can name that actually was there for me since the beginning. If I can say production wise, actually like gave me a footing to actually kind of pursue my dreams. It was Rick. That man was giving me free green screens and cameras and shit. He was just handing me shit. Like he was telling me, like, bro, you gonna make it one day, bro. Just keep doing your thing. He didn't know none of this was gonna happen. He didn't know I was gonna be on the news. He
Right.
didn't know I was gonna bubble. He just seen it before it actually happened. So I always reminded him of that shit. We talk all the time in the messenger. And I tell him, like, bro, if I ever blow big, bro, you coming with me. Like
That's
facts. Like
good.
that's yeah. So he definitely gave me my inspiration. And what I did was the shit that didn't work with late night show with Jumpman, all I did was put it in Welcome to the Yo.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Judge Jumpman skit, that was a whole skit where I was supposed to have homie court. Two bros go to court for homie court because one of the bros broke the bro code. That was
Mm.
supposed to be the whole skit. I took that and was like, damn, that shit ain't really go like how I wanted it to.
Right,
Made
right,
Judge
right.
Jumpman with Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty, shit blew up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing, bro. That's dope. Like, I love people that stay grounded and remember people that actually came up with them. I'm one of them people. I'm like, bro, like I always admire and keep them close to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, you ain't have to help me with that. You ain't have to give me that advice. You ain't have to help me get to that platform. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Facts.
dope. But you keep that up. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
What are you preserving? What part of Youngstown do you want people to understand about our city that outsiders usually miss?
Um, I think mainly the creativity. Youngstown is synonymous with violence and stuff. Like people think that this is a dangerous place and Youngstown. Yeah, Youngstown got its stigmas. But I promise
Yeah.
you, the only reason why people feel that way is because you're in a box.
Hmm.
We're not in a city with a million people. We're not stretched thin like a lot of other places that do have a very high crime rate. Here in Youngstown, we're in a box. Everybody know everybody. We're a community
Absolutely.
thing. So it's like I definitely feel like people need to understand that Youngstown has a different light like every other city. There's too many talented people in the city for people's first assumption about Youngstown to be like, oh yeah, that place dangerous. Matter of fact, I heard J. Cole shouted this out. I ain't look into it too much, but I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
J.
When
Cole
he's in
shouted this
Cleveland.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like come on, people gonna have to put respect on our names, or we're gonna have to force their asses to. I mean, and I hate to say it like that, but yeah, we're gonna have to force people
That's
to
it.
understand, yeah, who he is and where we come from. So that's especially it right there.
Youngstown has a lot to offer. You brought up a lot of creativity. You brought up a lot of talent. Um, One thing I like about your show that I think is very pivotal for your Bible for your creation Bible to keep is you use a lot of real characters, real scenarios.
Yes.
Okay. One of my favorites so far, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when I saw it, I almost pissed my pants screaming. Was my shout out to my girl, shout out to my dog, Nicole Rhodes. Boy, when I listen, it was two words that just took my soul. He said, almost showtime.
Almost
Bro, I said this nigga, he got something, man, because we have a lot of great characters here. We like she's a very talented singer-songwriter, rapper, entertainer, period. She's out there. You know what I mean? She's a podcaster as well. So you got people like that. You got people like that have go viral from our city for good or bad reasons. Like Joey Mercer. You got Skip with him and Naya. You got the mayor and his wife on a goddamn kayak. How much of this show, percentage wise, is based off of? I know it's fictional, but how much of it is based off real life and real life characters, and how much of it is basically fictional?
I say 100% of it is based off of real life. Yeah, every single last little bit of it is real life. I mean, shit, the cologne video that I just made was based off of me getting demonetized. So it was like, I can't even help it. I can't even help it. It's in my blood. And whenever I see something in reality that kind of inspired me, I'm going to spoil it. I ain't going to spoil it, but I'm going to give people a little sneak preview. But yeah, the jazz at the park with the dude humping the ground and the lady doing the split.
Bro,
I'm
all right,
animating, man. I wanted to drop that so bad, but I'm like, I had so much going on with all these appearances and stuff. But I'm like, man, that would be silly, man. That would be one of the golden ones right there. So it's kind
brother,
of here in your city.
bro. I'm in, all right. Of course, I'm from Youngstown. I grew up in Youngstown. Um, I've been in Columbus about a year now with my girlfriend, right? And we always be having this debate about like Columbus niggas be doing the most shit, and nah, niggas in Youngstown be doing the most shit, right? And yesterday she showed me out of the blue, jazz in the park, and these niggas twerking on the ground and doing all type of crazy shit. And I had no words, my nigga. Like I couldn't defend us. I couldn't. I was stunned, bro. I was just like,
I
it's
think
almost
that's
like
one
I
of
got
those
caught
things that
cheating. You
make
know what
young
I
sound.
mean? Nah, you're right. I was gonna ask you that leads me to my next question. What's all right? You don't have to reveal in detail, but just help us out. What's one of the wildest moments in the series that it actually sounds fictional, but really happened?
Ooh, the uh the turkey video for sure.
The
For
turkey
sure,
video.
because when I did it, didn't nobody believe me it was real. Everybody was like, "Oh, that was," because it wasn't funny until it was real. Like people was like, "Oh, I heard a dude shake a turkey on people." All right, they watched the video and fell on their ass, and I was like, "Dude,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
It's really a dude out there shaking like, yeah, he's shaking meat on people. Yeah, like that's his deal." So that's unbelievable. I don't think nobody really gonna believe that.
I ain't gonna lie. The second one, I would say a close second place would be the Best Buy parking lot. That shit was
Oh
crazy.
man, see, you know what? That was a good one right there.
Yeah, man. A lot of animated characters in Youngstown, so you don't even need um to get that going. But let's talk about your casting. You are looking for voice actors, and I have had many people hit me up about, hey man, see if Ryan. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. It's his show, bro. Like I don't. We just helping him get it on Tubi and Amazon. I don't know about the other stuff. That's completely his project. But let everybody else know about your casting process that's coming up. I know you have like a to be determined type date, but talk about that.
Okay, yeah, the to be announced date to be open with everybody, be nice and transparent. It's supposed to be in October, very early October. We're shooting for an early October screening. I got a couple episodes loaded up right now that I'm working on right now at the moment. As far as the voice acting goes, I'm going to be going public and putting out a post letting everybody know that right now what I need fully, I mean like fully on bar, is a clean 20 voice actors.
Got you.
20 voice actors who have range. You find 20 voice actors who have range, you have 40 voice actors. So
Yes,
it's
you do.
so it's hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm in the middle of a podcast, y'all. Sorry. Y'all good. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
I made sure I promoted your butt.
No, I
Yes,
appreciate it.
I
I know I
promoted.
love y'all.
Yes,
I know I love
yes.
y'all for
I'm
sure.
like, yes.
So,
Watch my
yeah.
That's
How
what's
you feeling?
up.
Up? No, you good. I'm trying to bar you on your. No, you good. I'm glad y'all came through.
Welcome to the yard.
No, I'm glad y'all came through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
See?
Y'all gonna be at the party at 7? You know, while you did, we here to see about the mom. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, my bad.
You good, brother. You good. Get your flowers, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Since you on a high note right now, let's talk about what was the lowest point? What kept you going through this process? Because I know it's very expensive and it's very time consuming to create this. And they only see the good results and they want to high five and hug, but they don't know late nights. So talk about that.
Um, man, it's some days, man. It's some nights where I actually I work from 9 o'clock in the morning until like 7 o'clock the next day.
Hmm.
Uh, I put in so much time with the editing process and with the storyboard, and I do that more than I put together the show and edit it in the end. That's a short process. That take probably like 2 hours to get everything edited at the end. But as far as actually putting all the work together, storyboarding, finding out what voices sound right, you want to make sure backgrounds and backdrops look the same from this angle to this angle to this angle, and people don't understand that you putting a character in a world. You ain't just drawing a flat picture. You're not creating a
Hmm.
character and just like you drawing at home. You are making a 3D world and putting life into it with an invisible camera that doesn't exist in the same space. So it sucks sometimes, man. The editing process sucks sometimes, but the ending result is why I do it. That's why I even go through it. It's like, dang, this is beautiful, man. I love this, man. This is my dream, you know. But the
Yeah.
biggest problem out of everything I can say more than anything, the biggest problem out of everything is the budget. The, none of this animation is none of this animation is free. You know, you good? Okay, I don't think we got audio. There you go.
There we go. My bad. Hello?
No, you good. You good.
You good? You good? My bad, brothers. I got a call. My fault.
It's
Proceed.
all right.
It's all right.
Oh yeah, and I
Well,
can
shit,
kind
let's
of hear
go.
myself in your end too a little bit, like an echo.
I know you're busy right now. We're gonna be wrapping this up soon, man. That way you can get to celebrating your event. Listen, everybody, if y'all watching, if you're doing nothing tonight, even if you're doing something, make some time. You know what I'm saying? My brother is out here promoting his new show. Welcome to the Yo at C Staples, 7 p.m. Y'all already heard his family in the background. It's gonna be a beautiful event. They got free Don Julio for all the ladies. First 20 ladies to come in there. Free Don Julio. They got chicken wings and fries while supplies last. Y'all know what it is, man. So back to it real quick. What went wrong behind the scenes that actually taught you the most about this whole process?
That like I said on the news, like I swear it's super ambitious sometimes, man. I be looking at myself like, damn, dude, you gotta do it all. Like, you know, you can't reach out to a friend and say, yo, I need you to edit this part for me real quick. Hey, yo, man, I'm tired. I'm tired tonight, man. I ain't getting no sleep. Why don't you go ahead and do this part for me? And it's not a job yet. You get me? Like when I start making big bread from it, it become a true job. But right now it's just a passion project. It's all
That's
love. I'm
beautiful.
literally giving everybody every little tiny piece of my soul when I put these cartoons out because I really don't have to do this. Like I could drop little tiny clips and get and filter feed people, but sometimes I'm dropping 5, 6 minute long clips. That's a piece of an episode, you know. So I
Absolutely.
want people to understand that the biggest problem is the budget. The budget is definitely one of the main things that hold some of the animation back. But more than that, it's pretty much just having to do everything on your own, man. Every last little bit of it, and it gets kind of tedious sometimes. But yeah, bro, it's a labor of love. That's all I can say. It's a super big labor of love.
I love how you be like segue to my next questions, man. Because my next question was the cost of creating before
Mm.
there was an audience or a distribution deal or anything like that, like a premiere tonight at C Staples at 7 p.m. Make sure y'all there. What did it cost you to keep building this? And what did you have to give up?
Um, uh, I say roughly. I'd have to grab a damn calculator. I say roughly right now. I spend about $600 per episode.
Right.
That's for a full episode from beginning to end. A little less than that, about half than that to create the clips, maybe around like 150 to 300, just to create the couple minutes that I got. Um, because the software. If I actually drew all of this by hand, it would take months, but it would free me up on some cash. I'm doing all this
Yeah.
so fast and producing it and pumping it out so quickly for people because I'm using my own investment. So
That's what's
I'd
up, man.
say altogether, all in all, maybe over 2 grand since 2 months ago. Just putting in everything, just adding everything up. So
That's what's up,
that's
brother.
about it for real.
Now listen, I tell people all the time, man, when it comes to ownership, you know what I'm saying? You want to put up or shut up at the beginning. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
Right.
So with ownership, what does that mean to you when it comes to Welcome to the Yo? Are you protecting these characters, the stories, and the business? Or are you just basically like, hey man, anybody can help me get these episodes done? Or is it more important for you to own this at the end of the day?
It's more important for me to own this at the end of the day. This is my baby. This is my baby at the end of the day. So I definitely want to make sure I retain all rights for it. Like I said, when I actually do premiere the show, shit like the Nike sign on the hat, shit like that gotta go. Like certain things, I gotta reshape my world. So it's me. Not another brand, not another logos, not another style, not another. It all has to be original. So, um, yep. I definitely plan on making the show much more original, so I can feel like I own it more. It's hard to say you
Yes.
own a character and he got the Nike sign on his hat every trip. You get what I'm saying? So trademark is very important. That's what I'm working on right now. My LLC, my trademark in a distribution company, which is
Yes.
Jumpman Productions LLC, and trying to build off of that.
1,000%, man. Listen, that's dope. So we're gonna talk about because like I said, a lot of people watch the WKBN interview. You talked about being on Tubi and Amazon Prime. Uh, from that, you had the distribution deal with KO Distribution. What changed when distribution said like you saw a path? When we saw a path for Welcome to the Yo beyond Youngstown, what was we're trying to get other people to basically hear this and understand like your idea of where you're trying to go with it because we're like, yo, we want to partner with you to make sure we get this to the world. What's your goal for getting this to the world, and where are you trying to go with this?
Exactly what you said. Worldwide with it. The idea is to broaden out the storylines while still using Youngstown as a backdrop. I want to
Okay.
bring people to the yo. As fun as it is to be like Jumpman drives to Chicago this day. He can. He can. Jumpman can drive to other places and go other places and go have other adventures and shit like that. But the stories and the backdrop, the main sauce and formula of the show got to be based right here in Youngstown. Because if it ain't based here in Youngstown, the fuck, like nobody care if you putting on a city. They don't. They don't care if you putting on a city or driving out to their area. It might be familiar. Oh shit, I seen them drive past so and so, so and so. But they don't really care for real. Youngstown is the one. Youngstown is the place that's gonna actually help people stamp their feet. You got to stay here with your people first. So I plan on spreading out my storylines, letting Jumpman do his own thing, having different adventures and shit. But yeah, most of everything is gonna be based here, right here in the yo.
What will you say someone in the cities like London or Lagos or Toronto or even LA recognizing a story rooted in Youngstown? Because, like you said, a lot of the stories are going to be based off true stories in Youngstown and a very small city of approximately 60,000 people. How can these stories be related to the world?
Well, think about it like this. When King Von had O Block, nigga, that was a block. They might have knew it was in Chicago, but they only know 63rd Street and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A whole street is synonymous with a city.
Right.
And cats in China and in London, yeah, I'm from 63rd. I'm from just trying to like they love the culture they do. We need to have the same kind of culture. We need to have. All right, all right, all right. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Hey, I'll see y'all later on. I got a question for you. What was your first video? Yeah, what was the first video? It was a chud. It was a chud video. Yeah, it was a chud video. Yep, yep, yep. With him recording the kids. Yeah, yeah, recording the kids playing in the water. I'm on point. Yep, you on point. You on point.
All right.
I want a picture.
Oh, a picture. Hold on 1 second.
Yes, so that it let me know because I've been promoting you.
No, I really do appreciate you for real.
Yes, you my baby. Yes, you my nephew. I promote family.
Mhm.
My phone been acting up. It has a mind of its own.
It's all right. Well, you can get it set up and take it.
Okay.
But yeah, mainly for the most part. Damn, I forgot the question.
Here we go.
What happened?
Here we go. Show my hair. Nev, follow. Okay.
Nah,
Love you,
thanks so
sweetheart.
much. Thank y'all
Yes.
for supporting for real. Ooh, I know I need a shower and some sleep. I'm beat. I'm so
All
tired.
good, brother. We about to get
Um,
you out of here. A couple more questions so you can get
yeah,
up and
yeah.
watch
Go
your
ahead, go
night.
ahead. Shoot.
Absolutely. What I was basically saying was originally was um from these other cities outside of Youngstown was what makes Youngstown stick out to people who don't know about us. And you basically said
Oh, okay.
creating the storylines like King Von and other people in I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. People had no clue about Baton Rouge until Young Boy and Boosie. You know what I mean? Kevin Gates. So
Right, right.
100%. I mean, even though it's a big, these are big cities, but at the same time, people still don't know about none of that, nothing that's going on. So I'll get you on that.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. If we can make something positive, synonymous with Youngstown, then people gonna remember us just for that. Whether it's for a movie, whether it's for a new song, whether it's for a brand new cartoon that just dropped. You know what I'm saying? People need to know, like, damn, Youngstown actually really got some shit going on, man. It's sad enough that we,
absolutely,
we really don't got no cartoons. We got a lot of rappers, we got a lot of singers, we got basketball players and football players and stuff that done came from the O. But I haven't seen no big animators come out of Youngstown trying to, create a TV show. And that's what I thrive. That's what I really want bad. I want every animator in Youngstown, whoever draw cartoons, whoever work on art, to come holler at me and let's cook and create something brand new because new opportunities.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I love about our city right now. I feel like it's a different surge of energy, a different wave. People are coming together. They're trying to help people out. Like if you're doing something and we can help you out with that, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, vice versa. So with that, we're partnering up with like two different networks and a bunch of different content creators and filmmakers. And you landed your deal with KO Distribution, who has over 20 million streams on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and all of the social platforms. With that being said, what did you need to see from KO Distribution before you actually before trusting them to sign to the next stage?
Just a bit of the work, the previous work. Once you cement your work and you can show that to people, I feel like that's very well. And also the trust factor. Quai is a reputable dude. You know what I'm saying? He got
Yes,
a lot of people, not just a handful of people. He got a lot of people in the city, a ton of people who actually have worked with him in the past and have had business dealings with him. And I feel like that adds to the trust level. That adds to trust factor. So mainly those two things.
absolutely. Absolutely, man. Listen. We are going to get Welcome to the Yo on every platform as soon as he is finished with season one. As soon as he's finished, you ain't got to worry about nothing. It's going to be out and about for all y'all to watch this fall, this winter. We were waiting on Ryan Ware to move forward, but trust me, y'all, it will be available. It won't not just be a social media clip. Y'all gonna get the full season. My
Right.
man's gonna be
Right.
the full creator. He's gonna have all the rights. Everything is gonna finally be from a dream to an actual real life, and that's what we do in Youngstown. If y'all got something y'all are doing, we've already partnered up with a bunch of people like Plug Network, Ryan. We have 7 different people from different like states. We got people in Nigeria. We got 4 filmmakers in Nigeria right now that signed the K distribution. And we're just trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a platform we built, we got aggregators we built, we work with, and we letting y'all know person's as great as Ryan and what he's got going on. We see vision in that too. And we're like, look, listen, bro, we want all the money to go to you, but we want to be a part of this to help you out. So that's dope.
Absolutely.
Tonight at 7 p.m. Very, very soon. We're about to get out of here. You're bringing Welcome to the Yo back home. Charlie
Absolutely.
Staples, a staple, no pun intended, in the city of Youngstown. What do you expect to feel watching Youngstown react to you? Basically, I'm sorry, not react to you. How do you feel Youngstown will feel reacting to itself? Actually,
Man, it's just it's funny. It's funny whenever anybody hold a mirror up to themselves, you what they say, you never see yourself from outside the window, So when you shine that light on people, it's funny as shit. I know Nicole felt that. When she seen herself dancing around in cartoon form, she probably fell on her ass rolling. She was probably like, "Dude, what the hell?" Like, yeah,
yep, yeah.
uh, bringing stuff to life is pretty funny, man. So yeah, shining. I think everybody is gonna be able to actually look at themselves in a different light and get a little bit of a laugh. You know what I'm saying?
If anyone is still deciding whether to come to see Staples tonight at 7 p.m. sharp, what would you tell them they'll experience that they won't get from watching the series at home?
A sense of community, a strong sense of being with the people who the show is about, the people who help shape the show. Like y'all help shape the show. If it was based off of other people, I started off with the Chud story and everything because it was a viral story and it had a lot to do with race. And I'm big on advocating for rights with people. So when I seen that, I kind of just had some fun with it and thought I'd beat them up a little bit,
Yeah,
um, but for the most part, if whoever comes out to see Staples at 7, you'll get a strong sense of community. You get to turn up. It's gonna be an unforgettable night. There's not gonna be really. We're planning on having plenty of Wednesdays to turn up at Charlie Staples. We're trying to make this a normal thing. But tonight is the debut. Tonight is the
hey,
actual night.
y'all hear that, man? Listen, a sneak peek of what my man has been working on. He's been working very, very hard. Y'all been seeing clips all over the place. You saw him with a WKBN news interview a couple of days ago. Shout out to that, man. Shout out for that. Let me ask you, 20 years from now, if a young creator from Youngstown sees what you built and decides they don't have to leave home for their idea to matter, what will that mean to you?
Definitely, I would tell anybody from Youngstown, grow yourself. You can't grow sitting in one spot. You can't. You need to branch out. You need to shake hands with other people and link arms with other friends in order to create that community with other people. It can't just be seen on WKBN, and it can't just be seen on the internet with a couple clips. It got to be worldwide. I got to be seen in other cities, linking up with other people and letting them know the yo is where we at. So never cement your feet too hard. Keep some cracks in the concrete for you to grow.
Absolutely, bro. That's my biggest thing. That's why we kind of built this platform. We see I know I'm in a lot of films, bro, that have never been out, have never been finished. I didn't finish them. And they on YouTube. They on YouTube. They on niggas make websites and apps and everything else. And I'm like, bro, there's a thing called a theory of relativity. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's there, does it make a sound? And that's what I let people know with distribution wise, because it helps, bro. Like it's like going as a musician. Like I say, I made a theme song for a show called The District in Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to them. We put it on social media last night. Put it up on platforms. I use DistroKid. These people helped me to get my shit across the world to every platform. You know what I mean? So that
Right.
way, when I was in Jamaica and I was on vacation a couple months ago, and I'm playing my music, they're like, "Oh shit, damn, it's you!" I'm like, I just uploaded that before I left. You know what I mean? We just
Right.
uploaded it. It's live now. But like that feeling to let it's accessible. It helps your dream propel. And I think that that's really dope, brother. That you're really trying to put yourself out there. And I love that you have a lot of support from people who probably have never spoke to you a day in your life. And
Man,
that's
bro.
I already know. You ain't gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me. A lot of dick riding. A lot of dick riding, a lot of dick eating. I get it. Trust me.
Fact.
Listen, it feels good, but 99% is just fake. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying?
for sure. For sure.
That's how winning is. You know what I mean? When you start winning, it's cool, and then after that, it's like, all right, nigga, we get it. You old news. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
from there, I wanna ask if Youngstown can sit across from you today and speak through one of your characters, what would it truly say to Ryan Jumpman Ware about everything you built? Like, what would you think Youngstown would tell you? Like, not even give you the gas, but really deep down, how you feel? How you feel the city would embrace you?
Uh, I feel like I feel like people want something different. Um, and that's to be real. People actually are very vocal about that. You know, people don't be like, yo, bro. You know, some people, about 50% of the people I talk to say, yo, bro, these the best ideas I ever heard in my whole life, bro. You bringing the Boondocks back. It got some quirky ideas. It's not taking itself too serious. I like it. And most people like, bro, I'll show you how Youngstown is, man. Man, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I know how Youngstown is, bro. You come down on so and so street, bro, and sit with me, bro. We just sit
It's a
down, we'll
wrap.
sit it. And I'm letting niggas know, like, bro, I grew up on Avondale, nigga. Like, come on,
For
bro. Like,
real, right?
I grew up on the Dale block. Like, I grew up, like,
Yeah.
come on. I walked to Homestead Park every day with my cousins. Like,
Come
the
on,
South Side
man.
is my stumping ground.
I
So I
was
try to
say I
let
was on
that.
East Boston. I already know where you at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, come on, man. Like I watched Taft get built. I watched Taft literally get built, get the parking lot. The parking lot wasn't even a parking lot when I moved over there in 2004. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like people got to understand. I've been here my whole entire life since I opened my eyes and started looking at everybody. Like, come on, like I've been here. So I try to let people know, like I get it, but y'all want to show Youngstown in a different light. Y'all want that hood, um, uh, that hood mentality. Yeah, we got to get out of the hood mentality. You know,
Absolutely.
this is only a hood to some people. There's
Yeah.
where some nigga is chilling and feel like, man, I'm in the hood. The dude standing next door to him, whoever the nigga is like, yo, I'm just out here chilling in the yo, man. I'm just doing
Bro,
my
I
thing. I'm
listen, I
kicking it.
left New Orleans, Louisiana, bro. We have 500 murders a year. I moved here and niggas like, yeah, it's the murder capital. And I'm like, I leave my door unlocked here. Y'all don't understand how safe I feel. I don't bother nobody. Nobody bother
Facts.
me. Where I'm from, I got shot and I ain't bother nobody. I got stabbed and I ain't bother nobody. It's a big difference, buddy. Okay. Like you said, I could be on the same block on the south side and be like, my back screen door has been open. I lost my key. I don't ever lock my door and nobody robbed me. I could never do that in New
Man.
Orleans. I could never. I'd be honest. That's why I love how you're taking. We have so much humor here. We have so many stories that are funny instead of like the perpetuation of we got in order for us to be a city that matters, we gotta be killers.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You're like, y'all
We
ain't
gotta be
that though.
known
You
to
got
kill
20
people.
murders, bro. That's not you. All right, be something
Yeah.
else. And we got stories, we got personalities, we got talent. And that's what I love about Welcome to the Yo actually being the representation for anybody that's outside of Youngstown. Because I'm like, nigga, I met some of the funniest people I know in Ohio, in Youngstown.
Fact.
Like, you know
Fact.
what I'm saying? Like, coolest niggas in the world in Youngstown.
Fact.
Swear to God. I'm like, bro, he might look corny, whatever, fuck, but he's cool. He's cool as a fan. You know what I
You're
mean?
right.
And that's the yo. That's why I love that story. 'Cause I'm like, this is hilarious to show how he's not making up stories, basically. That whole thing with the mob shit, the Nate, bro. Oh my God.
Thank you,
Way
bro.
to go.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer, brother. We just want to let you know here now for the Week Podcast. We appreciate you. Last question. If young Ryan, the inner child you have, if he could talk to you right now, what would he say to you on this day?
Stay focused. Stay focused. I believe my younger self would be telling me like, don't. It's kind of like what you just said. You know what I'm saying? Like 90% of it is fake love, and stay focused on the mission. I feel like, it's fun to sit back and reap all the rewards and all the benefits and all the fruits of your labor, but at the same time, the goal is the show. The show. So I believe my younger self would tell me, stay focused, dude. Like, don't forget about the show.
Listen, man, I tell people that all the time. Don't get me wrong. The compliments feel great, but like when you gotta deserve them and you gotta work for them,
Yeah.
nigga, like it's like it'd
Yeah.
be cool at the end, but it's like I got tomorrow. I gotta go back to this after this premiere. I'm gonna be at the house watching like on this computer all night long, like by myself. Ain't nobody gonna be hugging and kissing. They gonna be at the crib chilling, living their life. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
sketching this shit out. So I commend you, brother. I commend you. I wish you all the best of work. We are gonna do our best at KO to make sure the whole world gets to see your vision and make sure in any way possible that you need help, bro. We're here to help. Like I say, I just hope that tonight you really enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely, bro. I appreciate you so much for having me on, man. It's a dope experience. Come on, we're gonna be doing this again. Come on, like
I'm about to say, bro, yeah,
this ain't
yeah. I want
yeah.
to get you in for you to your sneak peek. That's why I want to get you in tonight. You know what I
Absolutely, yeah.
mean?
This definitely ain't gonna be the last one. We're gonna be touching base on the future of the show, and especially when they blow up and premiere and
Come
touch the
on.
whole world. We're gonna have
Come
to
on,
sit down
bro.
and chop it up on how on the
We're
future
gonna
of it.
promote it then too. We're gonna do a little promo tour for you, my boy. You know what I
Absolutely,
mean? For
absolutely.
sure. Interviews and all. But is there any last thing you want to promote, say, get off your chest real quick before we get out of here?
Um, just that my name is Ryan Ware. Welcome to the Yo is an original animated series out of Youngstown about the main character Jumpman, making his way throughout Youngstown with all the quirky characters and all the different stories that happen here in the Yo. The show is a lot about culture. The show is a lot about celebrities. It's about making fun of the internet, and it doesn't take itself too serious. And it's
Right.
also very much inspired by my favorite show, The Boondocks. So that's the reason why the show touches so close to my heart. It's a piece of something that I care very, very, very dearly about. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all come in at Charlie Staples at 7. Y'all can get y'all tickets at the affiliated link we got linked, or y'all can just pay at the door, man.
I was
It
about
don't
to
matter.
say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all community. We're gonna make it happen either way. But I appreciate y'all, brother. Thank you so much for having me on for real, man.
Awesome, man. Listen, man, we appreciate you for taking the time. We know you're busy right now. You over here kissing babies and shaking hands. You know what I'm saying? Still had time for us. So we definitely appreciate you, man. Like I say, he's doing vocal auditions for voice actors.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in that motherfucker. So whoever come up, y'all better bring your A game. You know what I mean? Everybody
right.
show up, man. We definitely have to embrace this brother, and he's doing something positive. So whenever I see somebody trying, man, I can't help but to give you my hat off to you. So thank you for being here
Yes,
today,
sir.
bro.
Thank you, man. No problem. Thank you for having me, man. For sure. Until the future, man. To the
Yes,
future.
sir. Not for the Week podcast. We out. Peace.
We out.
Now give me my theme music. Not for the weak.